is going on, guys? Ride or Drive back with another one. So I've had this car for probably about a month, and I put some miles on it. I have 2,800 miles on the clock right now. And I wanted to go over a few things that I like and some things I do not like about the vehicle. So let's get started with this. I've got the AC running, not too strong. I don't have the AC running that hard right now because it'll interfere with the audio of what I'm going through. But let's start with the AC itself. The one thing I do not like about the AC is the vents. So the AC comes out from these vents, these right here, and it seems like to me like it's so hard to adjust it. Like I want the AC like hitting me hard, and the vents I feel are being blocked by the steering wheel. So I can adjust the AC. You can see it there. You have the adjustment. You can go up, down. You can do all this. You can spread it. But I never felt like the AC like goes right into my face or my neck or my body. I feel it's always blocked by the steering wheel. But if I do run it in auto, it does seem to circulate the air and it goes around you. But still, I feel like the steering wheel is actually in the way, and it's quite annoying to me. So the next thing I do not like is the emergency door handle thing. So to exit the vehicle, you have this button here, but you also have this lever that you can press up, and it opens the door. So in the event of emergency, if something happens, you have a way you can get out the vehicle. The problem is when you do that, it does not drop the window down. When you open the door, normally the window will go down because it doesn't have a frame on the window. So what I've been told is just you could actually damage the glass doing it this way. So it's only used for emergency. I feel that they should have placed it somewhere else where it's not easily accessible, and it's just a matter of time before someone opens it incorrectly and then slams the door and my window's broken. So the other thing I don't like, glove box. The glove box is really small. Nothing fits in there. It's got a USB stick that records like the other cameras and all that. The problem is it's so damn hard to reach your hand in there and even change that USB. So I'm gonna get a small SSD, but the problem is, it's like I said, there's not enough room to put your hand in there. The glove box is probably, I don't even know why they even have it. It's so small. The next thing I don't like, every time that I drive this, you go to self-driving, I like to turn off the lane departure avoidance. Now when you have it in assist, it seems to be like it grabs the steering wheel, and it's rather annoying. And you could actually turn it off where you'll just get a warning. That's how I like to have it. The problem is every single time that I start the car, I gotta go in here and I gotta turn that off. So there's times when I'm in the road by myself, there's no one around me, and I want to make a lane change. I don't have to put my turn signal. Well, when I do that, like I said, it yanks the steering wheel, and it makes you look like, what the hell, what's going on in that car? It's annoying. I wish I could just save this in my profile and leave it that way. I don't mind having lane departure warning, like here. It'll actually show like the lane that you're in. It won't show it now because I'm not driving, but it'll give you like a warning, and it'll give you like a little beep, which is fine. But I don't like the fact that it yanks your damn steering wheel. The shit's annoying as hell. The next thing I don't like is the glass roof. As you can see, I've got these little covers on the glass roof. The problem with the glass roof is it just radiates so much heat. I'm in Arizona and it's hot as hell. When I first got it, I mean, just the heat coming off that glass used to like really get hot. Even my girlfriend, when we first got the car, that was the one thing that she said, oh my God, just So much heat coming off that glass. The next thing, on some of these apps, it's kind of hard to learn how to use them. Let's see, Spotify. Where's my Spotify? Okay, there's my Spotify. So Spotify, I wish there was an easier way to go through all this, and the settings and this and that. Home. It's, I don't know. It's okay. My library. There we go. I wish there was a way that you could organize all this crap, because it gets kind of annoying to do. And it's the same thing with the Sirius XM. I wish there was a way that I could put everything alphabetically. It took me some time to actually get to know how to use everything. The next thing about Tesla is they have some boring colors, man. They don't have many options. They got like a light blue. I think they call it frost blue. They got a blue. They got a black. They got a white. They got a red. They got like a gray. But I think they should have more colors available for their customers. I'm seeing a lot of white Teslas everywhere. There's just everywhere. You know, and they need to have more colors available for the customers. Boring ass colors. The next thing is everything in the Tesla is a subscription. So I've got the connectivity, which gives me like live maps. I got that. You know, in order to have that where you can watch your Netflix, you need to have the connectivity. You can use your phone as a hotspot, but this works much better. In addition, like I said, you get live maps. Let's see, you know, so you get all that feature, but you have to pay for it. It's the same thing with the self-driving. So it's $99 a month. You have to pay for it if you want it. I still have 3 months free that I got when I bought the car, but you have to pay for that. That's not free. So all those subscriptions, did they have a glass protection that's pretty good that I have? I don't mind paying for that, but you know, I got to pay $10 for the connectivity. I have to pay $99 if I want the self-driving, which to me, I'm not even going to do it. The next thing I don't like is the navigation. Sometimes when I navigate something, like if I want to go straight down here, I don't know why. Sometimes it'll make me go through all these little streets to get around. I could see it if there's traffic, but sometimes it navigates me through residential areas, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? You know, like, why are you going this way? So that's, I don't know, I just don't like that. You know, I wish the navigation was a lot better. The other thing I don't like is the front of the vehicle. I wish it had fog lights. I guess this is a new refresh, but you know, I just wish it had fog lights. I don't like the way the front bumper looks. I wish it would have had like some kind of fog lights. I guess they do it for aerodynamics. The other thing is the front. And now this is probably nitpicking, but it's not powered, so I can open it from here, but in order for me to close it, I got to go outside and press it down. I wish there was a way that you could a power feature. Now you can add something aftermarket to do all that, but I don't really want to do that. So those are the things I do not like about the Tesla. Now I'm going to touch on things that I do like. So let me pause the video and I'll continue that right now. Alright, so going back into the Tesla, things I do like about it. This is a feature I like. The cameras. You can display, now this is while you're driving, you could display front camera. These are the side cameras. Now you could display also the rear camera while you're driving. If I put the turn signal, if I have the maps, as you can see, it actually shows the cameras there. That's pretty cool. That's like a safety feature that I do like. Another thing I do like is I like the glass roof when it's not summertime. I like to have, you know, like the panoramic roof. It makes, you know, you could see the sky, you could see, I mean, it's just, it really is a premium feature that I do like. But again, I also don't like it because it radiates a lot of heat. Another thing I like, the self-driving feature. This feature is amazing, where you're just, you know, you're basically just lounging and the car drives. I love that feature about the Tesla. I think it works very well. I've had some mishaps where it did miss an exit that I was supposed to be on twice. That did it twice. And sometimes it does tailgate a little bit too close for my comfort. But it works good. I really like it. And they're improving it. Another thing I do like is the apps. I have a lot of apps that I could use. All those apps. I've got all these apps that I could use. I got my Spotify. I've got my Sirius XM. You know, I mean, I could play Bluetooth. There's a bunch of audio apps that I don't have, that I deselected. I don't need them, like TuneIn and Apple Music and all that crap. I don't use all that shit. So I only use Spotify, and I use the Sirius XM. So I do like the fact that it has all those apps. Obviously, another feature I like about the Tesla, I don't have to use gas. There's no gas. I don't have to go to the pump. Gas is getting expensive again here in Arizona. So I don't have to worry about putting gas in my car. I don't have to worry about that. That's one of the reasons why I got this. I traded my F-150, which is still painful, but I don't have to. I'm saving a lot of money. The other thing I like is the interior ambient lights, or mood lighting, whatever the hell you want to call it. You can swap different colors. It goes all the way around, even to the back of the vehicle. So that's pretty cool. It's like a premium feature that I kind of do like from the Tesla. That's pretty cool. This guy's skateboarding on that thing. So that's a big plus. I really like how it looks at night. Now, touching on the connectivity, I like that feature. I like the fact that while I'm charging, I could sit here and use all these apps. I could do YouTube, I could do Netflix, I could do all this just sitting while I'm charging. You could also, I also have a browser, internet browser, which I haven't even used. You could go to different websites, and you could do all kinds of stuff with this. It's pretty cool. All the technology, like I said, the backup camera, the safety features that it has, you know, like lane departure warning. Sitting at a red light, looking away, the light turns green, and the car will notify you. Bing! That means, you know, the light has turned green. A lot of safety features. It has. I actually love that. You know, that's one of the best thing. It also, if you're coming up on a car and you're getting close and you're not braking, it'll warn you. It'll give you a audible warning that you have to stop. I really like that feature. Another thing I really like, the steering wheel. I like the flat bottom part of the steering wheel, and the size. It really makes it nice. I mean, it gives it a premium feel to the steering wheel. The only thing I'm concerned about is a lot of guys are having bubbling on their steering wheel, so hopefully I don't have that. I noticed, well, I didn't notice, but the previous Telsas did not have a stock, so the turn signals were here. I'm glad I have a stock. I'm just so used to using the stock. I don't want to have the controls here, but the controls that it has is very few, but it does work. I like the fact that I could just press this, and the backup camera comes. I don't have to press anything else. But that's basically all my likes. Overall, I'm happy with the car. I don't regret the F-150. And you know, the F-150 was cool because I could pull a trailer. Like if I want to take my motorcycle to California, I could just rent a trailer and take it out there, or take it for a long ride. I could go off-roading with it. Obviously, I can't do that with this car. But, you know, overall, I'm very happy with it. It's not the best-looking car. You know, when you look at it from the front, from here, it kind of looks kind of funny. You know, but, you know, the side profile is nice. It looks better now that I got the tint, and I also got the spoiler. So that looks pretty good. I mean, you know, the side profile looks good. Just don't like how it looks from the front. It kind of looks kind of funky. But there it is, guys. Exactly 2,817 miles on the clock. I'm enjoying the car. I'm saving a lot of money. I don't have a fast charger set up at my home. I've only got the 110, but I've only drive like 50 miles a day, so I'll plug it in when I get home. I'll plug it in. It's almost 7 o'clock. I'm gonna plug it in when I get home, and then in the morning when I go to work, it's got almost my the miles that I used already recharged. So that's it, guys. I don't have anything else to add to this video. You've already seen everything else. Still enjoying the hell out of this car. But if you have any questions or anything, please leave them in the comments, and also check the description of the video, because I do have that referral code. With my referral code, you will get 3 months of self-driving. So from the date of your purchase. So if you need a referral code, it's right there. Just copy and paste it, give it to your salesperson, and you'll be rocking and rolling. And sometimes they do have extra stuff with the referral code. I think for me, they gave me connectivity for 1 month, 3 months of self-driving, and I think they gave me 2,000 miles of supercharging. So that's all included, with your with the referral code that you can use from me. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the road. Peace out.